So this is kind of neat, but I don't know if it'll come out well on, oh, you can kind of see it. I don't know if this is an old spider web or a new one, but this tree has snowflakes caught in spider webs, which is kind of insane. Oh, can I zoom in on the snowflakes? Maybe. I would put my hand behind them, but I don't think that would work, because I think my hand would just melt it. But as I was walking along, that caught my eye. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen snowflakes caught in a spider web before. And it has to be at least a semi-new spider web, because we've had enough storms that, oh, that's just weird. I think the bugs up here are like getting superpowers or something. Yeah, there's all sorts of them. Okay, that's kind of neat. Oh, I caught that one. Oh well. Anyway, back to walking. I would be snowshoeing, except we had a lot of melt, and now we're having snow again, because weather is bizarre. I think I'm pretty much guaranteed a white Christmas. It's kind of pretty, though. I always kind of feel like every time I say it's pretty, I'm trying to convince myself. And sometimes maybe I am. But it actually doesn't change the fact that it's really pretty out here. Although give me like 3 more weeks of this, and I'm going to be really, really sick and tired of white. But that is what you get when you live where winter rules. And winter definitely is the main ruler up here. The spider webs were weird, though. Like, not gonna lie on that one. Birch trees are so pretty. You would think, living up here in the woods, I would know what all of the trees are. But I don't. I can tell red pine, white pine, spruce, hemlock, and birch pretty easy. And oak trees, because the leaves are so familiar. But after that, they're all just kind of trees. And even red and white pine, sometimes I get mixed up on. I know one has 5 needles in a bundle, and the other one has 3. But I can never remember which one's which. I think it's white pine has 5 needles, and red pine has 3 needles. But I could be completely wrong. Also, I'm babbling. As I walk over to do my cat sitting duties again, which works out pretty well. Actually, it really does work out well, because it means even on the days when I don't feel like getting up and doing anything, I still have a reason that I need to get up and go for a walk every day. Which, depending on how long the cat sitting lasts, and it might be the entire winter, it could be fun and interesting, because once I am 100% sure that the lake is frozen, it might end up being a much shorter walk. Because then instead of walking around half the lake to get here, I could just walk across the lake. But I won't do that until I see people out on their snowmobiles on the ice. Because, you know, honestly, death by ice or death by drowning in an icy lake, it doesn't sound like a lot of fun. Also, I'm looking now at my little viewfinder and there's snow on the lens again. Sorry about that. Kind of hard to keep it off though when it's actually snowing. Well, here I am back by, I think it's Tom's Pond. And you know, every time I'm walking from this direction, I miss the sign. So I don't get to show it to you. But every time I'm coming from the other direction, I see it. And that's usually when I don't have my camera with me. But the sign is still there. I just don't know where it is. Like, really, where is it? One of these days I'll find it. When I actually have the camera with me. I think the only thing, or not the only thing, I think the thing that bothers me the most about winter is I really, really, really start to miss the sun. I mean, it does come out, and as I think I've said before, the sun glittering off the snow is so beautiful. It really is. Like, it's absolutely breathtaking. But the problem is, until after the solstice, the days just keep getting shorter. And then finally the solstice will roll around, and the days will begin to become infinitesimally longer. But up here at least, I mean, if you were up here, you would probably think it was 6 or 7 in the evening, but no, it's like 3:30 or 4 maybe in the afternoon, and it's already kind of twilighty. On the flip side of that, though, in June, I don't even think the sun is down at 10:30 p.m. There's still light in the sky. I mean, we're not quite like up in the Arctic Circle where they get all that crazy daylight. And then, of course, the crazy no light. But we are far enough north that we get a very exaggerated day-night cycle. Well, maybe I'll actually see a bird or an animal as I'm walking today. That would be exciting. Although even they're kind of hiding usually. Well, that's a rare sight for today. That is actual blue sky. First time I've seen it mostly all day. right when the sun's going down too. Oh well. That is life. But it stopped snowing so hard. It's still snowing, but not quite as hard as it was. So that's good. Maybe I won't actually have to shovel anything tomorrow. So I'm curious if anybody else is burying themselves in snow yet, or if it's just me. Oh, what is that? Oh, I hear kids. It's how I can almost always tell when it's the weekend. There's a couple families with kids that head up this way. Pretty much only on the weekends. It's also how I can usually tell that the ice is getting thick enough, because I think that's the family where they take their snowmobile out on the ice. And the kids ice skate. Which is something, honestly, I've never been able to do. Like, there's a lot of things I can do, but the couple times I've ever tried ice skating, I'm pretty much flat on my bottom. Which is kind of sad, because I can rollerblade, but I can't ice skate. On a really dumb note, I also can't roller skate. For whatever reason, I can rollerblade, but not roller skate. And I might not even be able to do that anymore. It's probably been 10 years since I tried rollerblading. Mostly because it's really hard to rollerblade on that. And in the summer, that is also dirt, so not exactly conducive to skates. But anyway, well, wherever you are, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hopefully, as long as the power stays on. That's really pretty over there. And we don't get any stupid storms. Hopefully, I will be making my bûche de Noël tomorrow, because that sounds like something fun to do. And I will try and get some footage of it. I don't think my cooking videos are exactly like tutorials or anything. Hopefully they give some people at least a few ideas of something fun to make. The coolest thing about the bûche de Noël I'm gonna make is if you have anybody in your life that has to eat gluten-free, the recipe's actually gluten-free, which is kind of cool. And it tastes really good, which I think is the hallmark of a good recipe. And hopefully, I made it last week as a thank you for the people that plowed me out. And it turned out really good, but it kind of broke on me as I was rolling it up. Hopefully this time it won't do that. And it will look prettier. I kind of fixed it with icing, because, you know, that's what you do. That's the best part about cake. You can fix it with icing. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling, which is probably annoying. So, I'm almost home, and I'm going to make some coffee. Hopefully get this uploaded. Watch it back and make sure it's not too stupid. And I will see you guys tomorrow.